Okay, so this is week 5 reflection. So this week was mostly about pre-production. This was the first week of pre-production, and what I thought might happen is I thought it was going to be difficult, and I thought everything was going to be quite long, and I was right about that. Everything did take a lot longer than I possibly had prepared for. I also thought that I wanted to get about 6 things done. I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 5. So I was close. The challenges that I was prepared to face would have been time management challenges. I noticed my time management hasn't been going so well lately. I don't necessarily know why that is, and it's something that I'm going to have to start again and work on. I don't feel like I've been sticking to my schedule. Although I have got the work done that I wanted to get done, I felt like I could have done more if I managed my time better. So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself this week, but it's not the end of the world. I'm going to pick it back up this week coming. How did I prepare for week 1? So I organised what I wanted to do, so the stuff that I wanted to do in week 1, which was I wanted to create a thorough description of my final project and know my project inside out, and that happened, and I know my project inside out. I know everything that I'm going to do now. It's just about demonstrating what I want to do to the examiners. I evaluated my skills to date. I wanted to analyse all the lots of existing products. I wanted to analyse about 4 or 5. I analysed 1 this week, and that's okay. I'm planning to obviously do a little bit more next week, and again I think that is down to time management, genre analysis and target audience, and I completed all of them. So I'm really happy with what I've got done so far. I still need to present it in my sketchbook. Again, I wanted to do that this week, but due to my own fault I didn't, and next week I have a lot to do because I don't think I did as much as I could have done this week. But describing my final product was obviously really helpful, and evaluating my skills to date was brilliant because I could see the skills I already had, and how they would develop over the next few weeks, and how this final project will accentuate my skills and improve on them, and how that will help me in the future as well, those specific skills. And analysis of existing products is of course really helpful because I can compare my product to other products and learn from other products and take little bits and pieces. Obviously not copy other products, but be influenced by them, and that's exactly what's happened. By analysing my genre, which was of course alternative rock, which is what David Bowie is, I was able to understand my audience a little bit better and understand what they liked, what they didn't like, and understand what David Bowie wanted to put across himself, and what his genre said about him and what his genre said about everyone that listened to his music. And target audience, of course, probably the most important thing, and something I had considered from the beginning, so I didn't find this a challenging task. I enjoyed that one because I knew exactly what I was saying and I felt really comfortable with it. And I'm very confident in my audience, and that my audience is the right audience, and that it's successful. So what was happening as I was making decisions? Throughout, I was making not really many decisions. I thought I'd be making more decisions, but I realised that I had been quite set on my idea from the beginning. And I think in the weeks to come more decisions will be made, but this week I didn't really make any drastic decisions. So did it work out as expected? Yes and no. I got a lot done, but I didn't get as much as I wanted to get done. I thought it was going to be a really productive week. I was feeling really confident at the beginning of the week, but I take that back because I'm not very confident at the moment. And I think once I get into the workflow and dive into pre-production properly and spend a lot of time on it, then I won't be able to get back out of it. And I know what happened last year. I literally just got stuck into it and really enjoyed it and couldn't get my head out of it. But this year I'm struggling to get into it. I'm not sure why. It might be because I've done it before and maybe it's not all like fresh and new and it sort of feels a little bit samey. I'm just being honest, but I'll still get it done, and I think I will end up enjoying it, especially when it gets to actual production. I know the sooner I get pre-production done, the sooner I get production done, or can start production, which obviously is my favourite part. So what was I learning from week 1? I learned obviously a lot about other products. Same as the week before, I've been looking into other products as well, so I keep learning about other products. I also learned about obviously some skills. I never really acknowledged the skills that I had previously, and that really helped me in understanding myself a little bit better, understanding what I was good at, things like that. And I learned a lot about genre. I didn't know a lot about rock. It's not really my kind of music, although I am a big fan of David Bowie. It's not really my kind of music, and I really enjoy learning about that, so yeah. What are my insights on last week now? I feel like it was a successful week. I got a lot done, but not as much as I wanted to get done, as I've already said. And I feel like something that I can improve on next week is just managing my time a little bit better, going back to that set schedule that I had created before, which had worked really well for me. So I think going back to what was successful, I'm losing it a little bit. So that's my insights of last week. What went well and why? I think a lot went well. I think what I learnt went well, and the development I made in pre-production went well, and I think I was going to say I think my attitude went well, but I don't think my attitude did go well. I think my attitude was slightly negative this week, and I'm not, as I said, I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. It's the end of the week, and I think next week might be a little bit different, so we'll see. And is there anything I could do differently next week? Of course, there's a lot I could do differently next week. Be more positive, be quicker, be more proactive. I don't feel like I was very proactive this week, and that's okay. At the beginning of this year, I knew that I was going to have weeks that weren't as strong as others. Last year I had weeks that weren't as strong as others, and that's okay. It's okay to have setbacks. I don't feel like this was a setback. I feel like I'm still moving forward. It's not like I'm doing nothing, and it's not like stuff I did last week was wrong and I'm having to start again. I don't see it as a setback. I'm still moving forward, but it's a setback in my attitude. So I feel like I need to just get that positive mentality back again, and then I'll feel a lot better. And what are the long-term implications? I feel like the genre analysis will help me in the future quite a lot. I think just knowing about particular music. When I'm at university, we may be doing music videos. That is something that is on in one of the modules, so knowing about the rock genre will be helpful, I think. Also, analysing my target audience will be helpful when I go to university. Anything to do with target audience is really helpful. I would look more into the audience response theories, and I feel like that is something that having that knowledge of audience response theories and understanding particular audiences well will be really helpful for university and helpful when I'm making products. So that's the end of this week's reflection, and I feel ready for next week. I feel prepared, and I'm really looking forward to cracking into pre-production and being a little bit more positive this week.